Good day, everyone. So we are handling our fourth stage of UI UX design. So before we go to the prototyping, which is what we are handling today, I would like to go back on the stages of UI UX design. So we have six main stages of UI UX design. We have one, the research and discovery stage. So this is where you think about the problem your app is trying to solve. Then after that, after the research and discovery, the next stage is the wireframing. That's the low fidelity wireframe. We all know what that means. After the wireframing, we go into the high fidelity wireframe. And then after that, you go into prototyping, which is why I'm here. So prototyping simply means connecting the screens and adding interactions to how the app would behave. So let's go quickly go over to Figma. So let's say assume I have how many screens here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 screens on my Figma. So this is an app I created for to host graphic designs by African designers. So it hosts, it preserves, and it sells. So this app does a lot of things. So these are my high fidelity screen. So this is the splash screen. So the splash screen is usually the introductory screens in every mobile application. So we have the splash screen, we have the grid view screen, list view. So now we want to go into prototyping. And I said prototyping simply means connecting the screens when you add interactions. So okay, for instance, this when the user goes to the splash screen, what do they press to go to the next screen? So we are going to put the interactive feel in our diagrams. So now to start the prototyping, your screens must all be ready. But say for the purpose of this demonstration and this class, you're supposed to create 4 screens. So we're supposed to create 4 screens of the same app, and then later on go and create other screens. I was supposed to guide you in the creation of the 4 screens from the low fidelity to the high fidelity to the prototyping, and then you're supposed to go and create the remaining screens for the mobile applications you all want to create. So now on the prototyping, so to do this, the first thing you have to go is to move your workstation to prototyping. So over here you have design and you have prototype. So you click prototype. So once you click on prototype, you know you can now start linking the screens now. So how do you link the screens? So now this is the first screen the user goes to. So the first thing I want them to click on is the view gallery. The get started takes you to the login screen where you're supposed to put in your login details. So since for the purpose of this demonstration, I just want to connect the gallery screen. So when a user clicks on view gallery, to prototype this, you have to click twice on this. I'm going to zoom this a bit more so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. So once you click twice, you have your 4 grid points, and then you drag with your mouse. So I want to view gallery to this screen. Once you click on view gallery, you go to this screen. So I've linked my view gallery to the entire screen. So when a user comes here to the gallery screen and they click on an image, what happens? So I want to link the clicking of this image. So let's say this image, when clicked, it then brings up this image. It brings it up for you to see. So when it brings up this screen, which is the list view screen, the next stage I want to do, so if you click on this screen, where does it take you to? It should take you to this when an image this screen. So when you click on this image, it brings you here. So we have successfully linked it. This. Then the next screen to link is, so when someone clicks on this, the next thing is to add to cart. So I want to click the add to cart screen. Okay, it's already been linked. Okay, so I'm linking the add to cart, so it brings up this. So these are the screens I want to link for the purposes of this class. So if we all want to see what we have linked, we just go to this play icon over here. So once you, okay, okay, so it brings you here. So if you click outside the box, it prompts you that you're supposed to click here, the place you have prototyped. So you click on view gallery, it brings you to the next screen. So even if you click on it, it keeps on prompting you. So if you click on it, it brings you to the next screen. We have linked. Click on it, brings you to the next screen. We have linked. Prompts you to add to cart. Once you click there, it brings you to the last screen. And this is the end. This is how to link a screen together. After linking all screens together, the next stage is the user testing, where you give it to a user to test. After you have linked your whole screen, to give it to a user to test what it looks like. So to view your prototype screens or linked screens, you go here and it brings you. Then you start interacting with it. Okay, so once a user has tested your design, the next thing, you go to the refinement stage. It's called user testing or usability testing. After that, go to the refinement stage where you make adjustments to the corrections you got from the testing. And then you go to the deployment stage where you release the app for the algorithm engineer to infuse some algorithms to work online. So this brings me to the end of our prototyping class in Figma. So once you are done, once you have linked your screens and successfully played it, then you can, if you haven't, you can go and develop all your screens. If you haven't, by now you should have been done with the entire app. For those of you that want to go really into UI UX. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time and have a nice time.